Coming up on Here's the Truth, the EPA has determined a Minneapolis plant has been polluting the air.
I just hope they get the hell out of our community because they don't belong there.
And the community wants answers. Then a growing fitness empire is helping tone up bodies and sisterhood.
I love to see women, especially in the room, just taking care of themselves.
Plus, buckle up for a joyride with Vie Boehme. Here's the Truth starts right now. Thanks so much for joining us for the season finale of Here's the Truth. I'm independent journalist Georgia Fort. We begin with the East Phillips community in Minneapolis sounding the alarm yet again over the quality of their air. This time, the Environmental Pollution Agency found that the local Smith Foundry plant routinely failed to control dangerous air toxins, adding to what's already one of the most polluted neighborhoods in the state. Now, community leaders want local officials to step up. That's this week's top story. From one community fight to another.
We have built a fighting machine that the powers that be is terrified of.
Just weeks after securing a win in their decade-long fight to secure the Roof Depot site.
This foundry was really sickening, and it has been for years and years.
But who keeps us safe? We keep us safe. Who keeps us safe? We keep us safe. And we mean that.
Another plant emerges as a threat to the air in the East Phillips community.
The Smith Foundry has lead coming out in our air, and they didn't report that. You know, we're celebrating we got the Roof Depot, like that's a done deal. And then here comes the Smith Foundry, and we're just like, this is a new fight.
Say with me, no more. No more. No more pollution.
The Environmental Protection Agency found that the local Smith Foundry plant routinely failed to control dangerous air toxins.
Thank God that they finally got caught and called out.
This adding to what's already one of the most polluted neighborhoods in the state.
There's 38 different tribes that are being affected in one area at one time. The Native American community is always a sacrificial people for them.
The EPA found the South Minneapolis Irony plant in violation of air emissions laws for at least 5 years.
Remember this word, amortization. This is why that they are allowed to be here, because they are grandfathered here.
They even add that the state's Pollution Control Agency found violations last year and in April, but failed to act.
I walk with a limp and I have damaged lungs. I worked here over 30 years.
The MPCA issued us this statement on the matter, saying in part they share residents' concerns and that their agency plans to install 2 new air quality monitors near the facility.
Stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do?
According to the EPA, the state recorded high levels of particulate matter, which can cause heart attacks, asthma, and chronic health issues.
Let's declare a public health emergency.
East Phillips for too long has been a place of exception for pollution. But now we're going to make this an exceptional zone together.
It gives us such severe health issues. It's a vicious cycle, a negative vicious cycle. So, and I believe it all does come from this environmental racism and injustice.
An issue that Cassandra knows better than anyone.
We get sick from it. I mean, look at my son. He was not born without a health condition. At 14, he had to have an LVAD in.
10 years ago, Cassandra lost her teenage son, Trinidad. He died from a heart condition she and doctors believe was triggered by toxic air.
It had to be put in his heart to help pump for him. That came all the way out, was attached to a machine that attached to batteries, and he had to walk with that in a nurse every day of his life for 2 years.
Since then, she's been a key advocate for clean air and resources in the area.
We don't have a right to just shorten the life or inhibit the development of our children.
Now, her message on the matter is simple.
I just hope they get the hell out of our community because they don't belong there.
I think that environmental justice means to me is that we all have clean air, and that Smith Foundry is gone.
According to current Smith Foundry leadership, they say they can't speak to what previous owners did, but say they're committed to correcting the issues in the EPA's report.
You would think that companies in the city would know that by now, to stop playing with us, because we're not ones to be played with. We're just not.
We didn't know, but I promise you that we will hold these people accountable.
Cassandra believes the owners of the Smith Foundry and local officials are finally starting to listen. But skepticism is high in community.
Now that they're like, oh, we failed you, we didn't do it. No, you failed us because we've already been saying this. We had a lot of council members doing pushback on us for the Roof Depot site because they had so much money themselves invested in it. So I feel like they're gonna jump on the bandwagon and be like, oh yeah, like we're against this.
We need to shut it down. I want to, on our part, to tell you that we're going to do better.
She believes the community is strong enough to continue holding the plants accountable and protect future generations.
No, it's sad we're still fighting the same fights as our grandmas and grandpas, but we're ready. We've always been ready. We ain't scared. And our kids are even part of this fight. So even when we're long gone, they're gonna take over. And I don't think they're not gonna settle, they're not gonna compromise.
Environmental justice to me is enjoying and growing clean and healthy food with our community.
There's two hashtags I love to put out there: travel bag boy or travel bag girls, and tow tour. So wherever y'all go, man, you out there on the beach, you out there in the sun, you out there in the water, man, put them toes out there.
Hearts are heavy as we remember the life of Andre McNeil. Debonair, the name family and friends call him, died in a single car crash earlier this month. Debonair was a relentless community leader, youth worker, host, and the founder, CEO of the Doorstep Foundation. But most of all, the people in his orbit say he always made them feel loved. He survived by his wife and kids. Still to come, a growing fitness empire has a new way for us to get fit.
I want them to feel confident, like whether you know what a squat is or not, like own it, like you here.
How Kiara Johnson, Empower Me Athletica, is helping tone up bodies and sisterhood. Plus, buckle up for a joyride with Vie Boehme. More Here's the Truth after the break.
Before your very own eyes.
This commercial break is powered by U.S. Bank's Access Commitment Initiative. U.S. Bank is building Black wealth by uplifting and supporting Black-owned businesses like these.
Papa Legba's Lounge is home to musical legends of the past. Papa Legba offers a place for mature audiences to relax and unwind with signature cocktails inspired by legendary musicians. Papa Legba brings extraordinary soul music to the Twin Cities and provides local talent a platform to showcase their music. Check out our website for weekly performances at papalegba.lounge.com.
TNT Academy is the ultimate performance recovery program focused on football skills training, strength and conditioning, and overall mentorship for young men. With our exclusive training program, you'll learn all the secrets of our top athletes to ensure that you're always one step ahead of the competition. We take an innovative approach to focus on injury prevention. We work with all levels, youth all the way up to the pros. For more information, visit tntacademysp.com.
At Reviving Roots, we celebrate Black joy because the mental health journey can feel overwhelming, difficult, and even shameful at times. Reviving Roots is a Black-centered and Black-affirming holistic mental health and wellness space in the heart of Minneapolis. While we offer mental health therapy, we believe in a holistic approach to wellness, addressing the whole person by providing a variety of tools and resources. We're here to support our community in living their truth. Learn more at www.reviving-roots.com.
In 2020, concerts, classrooms, and churches look like this. But even though things are back in full swing, it doesn't mean COVID is gone. The latest strain is strong and severe enough that the FDA literally made an update to the vaccine formulas. Now, whether or not you take the new vaccine, that decision is yours. Enjoy all life has to offer and stay safe while doing it. Make sure your family's up to date on your COVID vaccines. Learn more at health.state.mn.us.
Here at BMT, our fellas noticed the common aspiration with our young Black boys becoming an athlete. That's why we've rebranded to emulate a sports communication style, with teachers shining as the quarterbacks to their education. We huddle to showcase togetherness, brotherhood, and empowerment. our kids will get to see BMT men excelling in classrooms and believing they can too. Together, we can portray Black male teachers as world champions.
Here's the Truth is sponsored by MediaBridge, a media, data, and creative agency who believes the best strategy is to care. For more information, MediaBridgeAdvertising.com. One of the hardest things to do in the morning is wake up and work out. But when it looks like this, it's a little easier. One woman is spearheading a movement that makes high-intensity training something to look forward to. This week, meet Kiera Johnson, the driving force behind Power Me Athletica. Take a look. There's a new way to get fit in the Twin Cities, and it's called We Step.
My body has changed. Mentally, I'm stronger than ever.
It's an interactive class infusing dance, hip-hop, and a board.
I love to see women, especially in the room, just taking care of themselves.
We Step is led by Kiera Johnson, the woman behind the budding fitness empire Power Me Athletica.
I have this platform to tell people, like, yes, you want to get healthy, but healthy doesn't mean like you need to look a certain way.
Through her brand, Power Me Athletica, she's fostered a growing community of predominantly Black women.
When we did the Mall of America, the Rotunda, that's when I was blue. That's when I was blue. In terms of just like, oh, you made it.
You don't need no, yeah, you better throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it.
Kiera says fitness started off first as just a personal goal.
So I actually started in 2017. I was dating my husband for 6 months, and then he proposed, and I realized like I gained a little weight. So I went to hire me a trainer.
And after posting workout videos and sharing meal plans with family, it grew into something much more.
A friend of mine contacted me and told me that God told her that I was supposed to be training people. So I said, okay, I'm gonna start training. From there, it turned in like group sessions.
Coach K says that experience gave her a purpose that nothing can keep her away from. Not even the rain.
Something in me, can I be perfect? Now, something in me was like, this rain is going to stop.
No.
Is the camera on me?
Don't take that like scarf here. That's what I'm saying. What rain?
What rain? The fact that 45 people still stayed out there, waited for the rain to stop, I was like, okay, there's purpose. Let's give it purpose.
You can't tell her no. You can't tell her she can't do something because she's going to be able to get it done. Like, she's the hardest working person I've ever met in my life.
Yes, we still stepping. So, y'all need to come out. Don't play with this energy. Look, big screens. We got big screens. There go Reese. We out here. Look, we out here. We're still out here. All right? We're going to wipe the boards down. We still going to step.
Yep. Coach K's loyalty to her training has power lifted several other women.
I started training with her like 2 years ago, and we started in her garage. It was very small. I used to bring my baby with me. She would hold my baby in like a baby carrier while we trained.
I'm a mother of two, and before my husband came in the picture, it was just me and my daughter. My child had to come everywhere with me. I didn't want that to be a barrier for her.
She had like a baby carrier from her son, and she would carry him on her while she trained.
Well, I would demonstrate, put her son here, have them do it, walk around, encourage, correct.
A heartwarming gesture that caught the eye of others.
And that's how we started Power Me Athletic Kids, is because we had one baby that was just right here, and they would come in, set their kids right on the bench back there, covers wrapped around, kids half asleep, we blasting the music.
She's very genuine, loving. She's like my favorite person.
Despite her fitness certifications and social work degree, Coach K says the energy she brings is what separates her.
I think what makes me unique is just really how educational I am with people, and my personality. I'm fun, really fun. A lot of my energy just really comes from like that passion or excitement to see people in a room wanting this. My biggest thing is I want them to feel safe, and I want them to be able to enjoy like working out, and I want them to feel confident, whether you know what a squat is or not, like own it.
I feel empowered. I feel blessed to be here.
Fun, encouraging, empowering.
I love the culture. I love the people. It's exciting. It's something that Minnesota does not have, and I love that it's people of color doing it, and we the only ones doing it. So.
A culture coming from no coincidence.
Empower Me is telling an individual, this thing gonna start with you. Whether if you try to sign up with a trainer, you come to classes on Wednesday, that's taking you to walk through those doors.
She had this one question that was, how can I be a support to you as a trainer? And I put on there, don't let me give up on myself. She never has. I've been with her 4 years now. Dope. She would never let me give up.
You can't stop her, so I love her. That's my sister for real.
I really enjoy, I don't know if I would ever get another trainer.
Still ahead, buckle up for a joyride with Vie Boehme, one of Minnesota's best performers. More Here's the Truth after the break.
I'm sorry you wanted sunshine today. I'm sorry you wanted clear skies today.
We know what it means to be food insecure. We know that families struggle day in and day out, and that's why we built this ecosystem to end everyday hunger and fight food insecurity.
This is community-led, and 100% of the profits go right back to the community to providing more food. This is why we show up. This is why we keep going. This is why we love what we do.
Are you not confident in your smile? Well, we have a plan for you. Here at Code White Teeth Whitening, we are here to help you reach your smile goals. We're offering up to 70% off your commitment. Now that's something to smile about. Book your session today at codewhitesmile.com and always remember to keep smiling.
Are you ready to get in the best shape of your life? At Surf Boxing Club, we offer high-intensity workouts that will push you to your limits and help you reach your fitness goals. Our experienced trainers will guide you every step of the way, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned fighter. So come join us and see the results for yourself. Our gym is equipped with state-of-the-art equipment and a family atmosphere. So come join us today and start your journey towards a stronger, healthier you.
3 years ago, COVID-19 forced our entire world to stop. Even as we adjust to a new society, the fight against the virus continues. That's why the Minnesota Department of Health is urging you to get the updated COVID-19 vaccine that's FDA approved. It's specifically designed to combat the latest variants and available for everyone aged 6 months and older. Worried about the cost? Free or low-cost vaccines are available. Just check in with your clinic before scheduling. Don't have insurance? We got you. Just contact your nearest community health center. Corona is still around, so keep yourself and your people safe. Together, we can win this fight.
10 years ago, I chopped off my hair to experience the way it grows out of my scalp. Now, Nature Syrup has moved from my kitchen to the Macy's marketplace. That's right, you can buy Nature Syrup at Macy's.com.
Yes, I am, and I'm alright, I'm okay, because I wanna be, I am. If you know, you know.
When you think of the best performers in Minnesota, Vie Boehme has to be one of the first to mind. Her agility between genres, monologues, and choreography has captivated audiences as far back as she can remember. In this week's Joyride, she shares the intention and passion behind her practice. Take a look. For people who don't know you, how do you describe your body of work?
Whew. For people who don't know me, I call myself a multimodal performance artist. I needed to call myself something that felt like it could encompass all things. So,
yeah.
A multimodal performance artist or multimodal artist is someone who works on both the creative and the production side of multiple industries. I'm a singer. I write and sing my own music, and I also produce it. I'm a dancer. I can choreograph and create my own works, and I also produce them, and I also can be hired to create and perform for other people. So, over the years, I've just, tended to see my brain expand over and over.
All right, so we just pulled up to the Guthrie.
Yes.
Tell me why this theater, I mean, this is an internationally known theater, but why is it significant to you and your work?
The Guthrie is significant for a lot of reasons. This obsession that I have with developing systemic ways of supporting the creative process has been fueled by my capacity to be on the inside of there.
Can you speak to what type of work you've done at the Guthrie?
I've been on the stage at the G. I think my most notable experience at the Guthrie was I was in West Side Story, which was directed by Joe Hodge and choreographed by Maya Garcia. It was a phenomenal experience.
You're originally from Detroit. When did you move to Minnesota?
It's been 10 whole years. Wow. A whole decade of creation and development and nurturing. You know, this place, you know, I say that I was born in Motown, creatively blossomed in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which is where I did my undergrad and started my career. And I say I was refined in Minneapolis.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I don't know what everyone thinks of me. I want my rhythm. I don't know what everyone thinks of me. Try to be tough about it.
So we just rolled up to Ice House. Why is this a significant place to you?
Oh, Ice House. Ice House, I've always called my musical home. If I'm totally just transparent, like honestly, like over the years, it's been hard to find venues that, as a woman, as a Black woman, would support me. They were dedicated and I was dedicated. You know, I always produce shows at Ice House. And so to have a space, you know, be kind of like a safe sanctuary for me as an artist, and by that, just sometimes it's as simple as just making the space. Like it's not even like necessarily that they went above and beyond, you know, but what they did offer was very helpful to me.
With memories.
What is your big dream as an artist?
Like my dream for touring is to be able to go to a city and really just set up shop and get there. I'm gonna be here for a week. I'm not here for 2 days. You can come take yoga with me. You can see me at a music venue, and you can also see me in a black box theater. Being able to do all the things I love. And you know, even as I say it out loud, is it a lot? To some people, sure, but to me it sounds like bliss. It sounds like joy.
Well, if you're comfortable, I would love for you to perform for us, if you're okay with it.
I'm sorry you wanted sunshine today. I'm sorry you wanted clear skies today. I'm on the winds of change. The seasons know my game. I stand, I call. They sway, they fall. You ain't gotta worry about what I do. You gon' hear me coming. You ain't gotta worry about what I do. I kidnap the sun. Stay, caught the lightning bolts, come out and play. You better run for cover, better run for cover.
Thanks so much for watching Season 2 of Here's the Truth. Make sure to continue your support at georgiafort.com. In the meantime, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you when we return for Season 3.
It's time for America's promises to Black and brown Minnesotans to be fulfilled. It's time for us to equitably share in the wealth of our nation. That's why the Center for Economic Inclusion was created, to embolden employers to invest in Black and Brown-owned businesses and to leverage our talent to bring wealth into our communities. The Center for Economic Inclusion measures what works, and we hold leaders accountable. The time is now. Build with us. Visit us online at centerforeconomicinclusion.org.
Your home for hip-hop and R&B.
We the best!
Power 104.7, where old school meets new school.
At Nail Partners, we prioritize people. We understand how real estate can unlock a community's aspirations. From the very beginning of a project to its completion, we create space for collaboration. By bringing people together from all walks of life, we're able to build a shared vision that benefits everyone. Because if we want stronger, healthier communities, everyone deserves a seat at the table. Nail Partners, built for community.
Listen up, parents. I'm here to talk about something super important. COVID-19. Bum, bum, bum. Now, I know we'd all like to leave COVID in the past, but it's still here. And if it's still here and you want to keep your kids safe, healthy, and at school instead of home with you gots to get us vaccinated. So here's some facts about vax to make it easier for you. COVID-19 vaccines are recommended for all of us starting at 6 months old. Vaccines are super safe and come with few side effects. And the best part, folks, these vaccines are free $99 and you don't need insurance. Visit mn.gov/vax for kids to find out how, when, and where to get your kiddos vaxxed. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Thank you. That's all for this episode of Fact Attack. Y'all be safe out there.
Black-owned businesses are vital for our community and our economy. Black Business Enterprises serves as an educational and resource hub for Black-owned businesses all around the country. We have grants available, one-on-one consulting, seminars on finances, how to manage their businesses, QuickBooks. I want people to understand that they're superheroes. They can do it all. They can, period. To learn more, visit blackbusinessenterprises.org.
People couldn't see my potential, so I had to show them.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
Today, I'm the CEO of my own company.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
Why are we not rethinking this?
I am more.
I'm more
than who I am on paper.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us.
Ready!
That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.